Howdy folks, Spencer here, and today I want to talk about a batch of giveaways that we've got running for the new season drop in STO, and then break down the patch notes and some nerfs that have happened with this week's patch. So starting off, if you're someone that plays the game through Epic or you have your account linked to Epic, then you have a free Terran Ambush pack that you can go and claim. If you do not play the game through the Epic launcher, then this doesn't matter for you. So if you do play through Epic, go through and just hit the button to get this free add-on for the game, which will give you a couple items. If you're someone that plays the game through more traditional means, like the Arc launcher, standalone launcher, Steam, whatever, and you play on PC, then there is a giveaway over on Alienware Arena. You will have to sign in to get your code. And this giveaway is for a Mirror Universe Agony Field Rifle, the Elite Services Starter Pack, and a small XP boost. You can claim these once per account, and pretty handy. I don't think the weapon's really that crazy, but the Elite Services Pack, it's always good to get more of those. That's just extra inventory and bank space, so pretty handy to have. And we have another giveaway running on PC through Steelseries. And there's also the old giveaway that ran over the summer for the Shax cannon that is still available over there. And the new giveaway is for a Terran Empire Odyssey outfit, an Elite Services Starter Pack, and a small XP boost. Now with Steelseries, you will have to download their app, their GG app, and install that on your computer to get the code through the app. So if you're somebody that is not really interested in doing that, then either do it on another computer in a virtual machine or just skip getting the code, because you have to download their app to get the code, unfortunately. Now, let's take a look at the patch notes here. Resolved an issue that can sometimes cause captains to appear stuck walking forward in the new TFO and episode. Resolved an issue that was causing test dummies to appear in the captain's table area. The captain's table, for those of you not familiar, is the lifetime exclusive or lifetime member exclusive map. It has not been updated in a very long time, so it's neat, but there's nothing really unique there for you to do. It really needs some updating. Resolved an issue that would sometimes require multiple selection inputs when interacting with contacts while playing in a team during the new episode. And here is the nerf for this week. Resolved an issue where the Infiltrator bridge officer traits of different ranks stacked with each other. For reference, Romulans and Remans were released back on this day. Oh no, this year. And one of the perks of the Remans specifically is that they have Infiltrator, that they can boost the cloak ambush duration. Well, for whatever reason, Cryptic has decided that should no longer be a thing. So what exactly is getting nerfed here is the fact that you can stack up different Infiltrator bridge officers that have different ranks of the Infiltrator trait. You could stack them before this update to get up to 27.5 seconds of cloak ambush uptime. So your cloak ambush normally is going to last 5 seconds. If you add in a superior infiltrator, that gives you an additional 10 seconds to give you 15 seconds total ambush duration. If you add in a normal infiltrator, which has a 7.5 second boost for ambush, then that's going to take you to 22.5. And then if you add in a basic infiltrator, which has a smaller 5-second boost, then that would take you up to the 27.5 seconds. With this patch tomorrow, you will no longer be able to benefit from the basic infiltrator or the normal infiltrator if you have a superior infiltrator on your build. It will now only take into account the highest rank of infiltrator on your build, which means that you are going to see quite a bit of a hit if your build has been utilizing these for the cloak ambush duration. Before the patch, the total possible ambush duration was 27.5 seconds. After the patch, it will be 15 seconds. So a bit of a nerf, and I'm not too happy about it. It doesn't make sense to me. The thing is with this is with these infiltrator bridge officers that you're running, do you see what you're giving up to run these? Do you notice if I go and select this normal infiltrator, well, what is missing here? What important trait are you missing on this bridge officer? Superior Romulan operative. To run this infiltrator setup, you have to give up SRO bridge officers to run these Reman infiltrators. So anyone that has been running one of these setups to boost their Cloak Ambush or the She's a Predator trait from the Legendary Scimitar, anyone that has been running the bridge officers to boost the duration of ambush in general has been giving up superior Romulan operatives to do so. And people have paid a lot. You know, I know some of you, after watching the video I put out last month where I talked about the mechanics of this, you know, some of you went out and spent quite a bit of EC to buy some of these bridge officers. These normal infiltrators, these things would sell for 250 to 300 million per. And people have been buying them up. They've been grinding for them. They've been making new characters, trying to get them while leveling up on those new characters. People have invested a substantial amount of time into getting these bridge officers, and out of nowhere, Cryptic has decided that they don't want them to do this anymore. I'm not happy with it. It's a nerf to cloaking builds, and you know, most DPS builds really don't use cloaking that much, so this isn't even really a, you know, a super min-max DPS focused nerf. This is just a nerf for anyone that was, you know, going through and fully taking advantage of cloak or the She's a Predator trade off the Legendary Scimitar. So this also adds in another layer to this, in that this nerf does reduce the value of She's a Predator. I still think the Legendary Romulan bundle is worth getting, but She's a Predator, the trait off of the Legendary Scimitar, has just taken a hit because of this this nerf to infiltrators. But for She's a Predator or Cloak Ambush, the max time you're looking at after this patch tomorrow is going to be 15 seconds duration for the damage boost, whereas it was up to 27.5 seconds before. So yeah, not happy about the change. It just doesn't make sense to me. Anyone doing these builds had to make, you know, you had to give up quite a bit. There were trade-offs to running these infiltrators, which to me balanced out, you know, the effectiveness of them, because you're giving up SROs to run them, 2 to 3 depending on what you have access to. So it's definitely a nerf that just doesn't make sense to me, and I'm not happy about. They've updated the Starship trait Temporal Surge so that the untargetable duration should now properly be reduced against other players. That's fine. That is the trait off the Bozeman. You definitely want that duration to work correctly against other players, so that's a good fix. Resolved an issues that was causing the Deadly Appearances Starship trait to not have its intended lockout period, and reduced lockout period from 60 seconds to 40 seconds. So this is a fix for the Deadly Appearance Starship trait. This is the trait off of the Legendary Burrell in the 11th anniversary pack. So this is something people did spend a lot of money on. And when you decloak, it gives you shield pen for projectile weapons for 10 seconds, or firing cycle haste for energy weapons for 10 seconds. So quite a bit of a hit there for those of you that have been using this, but at the same time, it's been known for a while that it is broken. So this was a fix that needed to happen a year and a half ago. It shouldn't have taken this long. There were reports that this was not working correctly when it first came out. But I just don't think they were listening at the time. So it's a fix that should have happened way back. It's good that it is, finally happening, and it's good that they are lowering the lockout on it, because the 60-second lockout on it was a bit brutal. 40 seconds might still be a bit high. I'd probably say 30 seconds would be fine, but yeah, that was a much needed fix for that. But like I said, that should have been a year and a half ago. Resolved an issue that was causing the episode Eye of the Storm to display incorrect destination location. Added a 4th color choice for the Terran Emperor outfit. And Tour the Galaxy has had some updates. As some of you will have noticed, this was removed for a week. Apparently they were working on some changes for it in collaboration with Paramount or something, and then that collab didn't go through, so they had to undo the changes. And they just didn't have it done by the time the season dropped, so they had to temporarily disable it. But it's good to see that it's back very quickly. But the question is, how much of an impact will these changes have for it? Will it end up being a nerf? Will it be a gain? We'll have to find out and see. So, really, to recap, the nerfs here, or the nerf, is for the infiltrators, and that is going to have a significant impact on anyone who had been stacking those infiltrator bridge officers to maximize the cloaking mechanic in the game, or the Sheezer Predator starship trait from the legendary scimitar. It's something that, once again, I'm not too happy about. I would very much like to know the reasoning for this change. But as with most changes we get, we'll probably never know why they went out and made this specific change. But that's going to be it for me today. Thank you all for watching, and thank you all for the continued support. The next STO video should be out sometime later this week. I've just got some real life stuff going on, so videos are going to probably be a bit slower this week. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time.